Sometimes you're there home and a barrage of gunshots start fire.
Over a period of 3 years, they have over 20 murders.
Two of the main problems I see affecting our community is low educational level and unemployment.
Generations have grown in the same situation. Tribal warfare, chat for slavery and now taxes. The people never have enough and children are born fatherless.
Canaan Heights is a small community located 1 mile from Clarendon's capital, Maypen. The community has approximately 1,200 residents that worship at the United Pentecostal Cathedral and the Canaanites Seventh-day Adventist Church. Students in the community attend the community's basic school and the Hazard Primary, Mineral Heights Primary, and Maypen Primary School. The community is filled with mainly self-employed residents who open grocery shops and restaurants to make a living.
My name is Otis Bailey. I operate a restaurant in Canaan Heights by the name of Raskus Cook Shop. I offer rice and peas and chicken, French fried chicken, stewed pork, brown stewed fish, curry goat, on a daily basis.
Yeah, my name is Ronald Benjamin, and my business name is Weasley. I operate the car wash in Canaan Heights one night. My service offer like vacuuming, shampoo cars, clean interior, undercarriage, that basically that for now.
The community is known in Clarendon as one of the most violent, having at least 2 murders per week in March 2008. We journeyed to the house of Henry Bruce, a founding member of the community, to find out how Canaan Heights got its name.
Canaan Heights gets his name by a gentleman named Bongo Natty. When we came here in 1972, this place was a woodland. We cleaned it up and set it like this. So out of that now we form a group. And the group consists a couple of people. And then we say, Bongo Natty and a couple more people say, well, we have to call here a name. And Bongo Natty jump up same time and say, we are the people of Canaan, man. Let's call it Canaan Heights because Mineral Heights is right there. So why not call it Canaan Heights? And we say, all right, call it Canaan Heights, no? And them call it like that.
Over the years, the Canaan Heights Development Committee has tried to get organizations to come into the community to assist residents, to develop themselves and better the community. In 2011, they were able to secure the assistance of the Citizen Security and Justice Program, who has employed 2 of the residents to work on their behalf.
The acronym CSJP stands for Citizen Security and Justice Program. CSJP is a multifaceted social intervention program that aims to reduce crime and violence in 50 communities across Jamaica. CSJP is broken down into 3 regions: Kingston Metropolitan Area, the Western Region, and the Central Region. The Central Region consists of Clarendon, St. Anne and St. Mary, Spanish Town. Currently, I am the Community Liaison Officer for Canaan Heights, which is in the parish of Clarendon. Okay, CSJP was introduced to the Canaan Heights community in that the superintendent of police at the time went into Kingston because of the crime that was happening in the community, because over a period of 3 years they have over 20 murders. So he knew about the program. He went into Kingston at the CSJP office at Oxford Road, and he recommended Canaan Heights to be a part of the CSJP program. Usually when CSJP is going into an area, the police has to validate whether or not the community is a crime-prone area. when they did their research, the findings was that yes, it was a crime-prone area. Thus, it was feasible for them to go into the Canaan Heights community.
Now, when I go out on the road or whenever I participate in other programs outside of the community, and the question is asked where I'm from, and I tell them that I'm from Canaan Heights, they'll be like, you know, which is evidence that people don't want to come here. People don't like the community because of, you know, previous unrest or violence that has occurred in the community. But Canaan Heights, there are a lot of influential and purpose-bound people living here, a lot of persons with a vision and persons with ideas that can actually transform the society.
In 2011, when CSJP came into the community, I was the secretary for the CDC, that is the Community Development Committee, where I practically ran the organization. At that time when they came, I was the first point of contact, and so I was a liaison person between CSJP and the community. I was able to mobilize and sensitize the community as to what are the programs that CSJP had to offer, what CSJP was, and how it is that they would be able to benefit from such a program. CSJP has a number of programs that communities that they serve are able to benefit from. Canaan Heights in particular was able to benefit from the on-the-job training program, from the employment internship program, from the skills training program, from the scholarship program, from the parenting program, and some of the business development program.
We spoke with participants in the different programs to hear how they benefited.
How I've benefited from the CSJP program is from their scholarship and their summer job program. I have received 2 consecutive scholarships from the CSJP, which has helped me personally and financially. Personally because my mother was ill and my father had a scarcity in job because he was a truck driver. Personally, it aided me financially because it helped me to push forward with my education, where I have worked at a medium-sized organization in Maypen and then moved forward to a job in Kingston, which is very exciting. It has explored everything that I've ever wanted, and it has put a joy in me.
Hi, I'm Dean Johnson, a beneficiary of the CSJP program. Currently, I'm a final year student at University of the West Indies pursuing a degree in animal biology and plant sciences. Before CSJP, my main source of funding came from my parents, which over time found it difficult to pay my tuition. But with the help of CSJP, I was able to complete my degree this year. And therefore, I would like to express my sincere gratitude and thanks to all the members of the CSJP organization who made me realizing one of my dreams possible.
Hi, my name is Sarah Bailey, and I am a resident of the Canaan Heights community. I'm also a first-year Norman Manley Law School student, having completed my Bachelor of Laws at the University of the West Indies recently. A major contributing factor to completing that was the scholarship I received for 3 years from the Citizen Security and Justice Program.
CSJP has helped me in 2 ways. Summer employment by Omar's Roti and Grill, and also I was enrolled in Caribbean Maritime Institute for 6 months, where I did a course in industrial operation. Well, we were taught on paramilitary skills, and from as long as I can remember, I have always wanted to join the JCF or the JDF. And we did a little of what they did, as in the strictness and the rules, so that, and also we did P&D, personal development, and they taught you leadership skills. So now I am like more forceful as related to leadership, responsible, more involved in my community, take charge.
I went to an art school at it in Portmore Academy, where I study we study general construction. There I studied level 1 and further on to go to level 2. There I met some person from CSJP, this Valerie Sams, who helped me in getting money for stipends and a tuition fee paid. With there I studied up to level 3, diploma level. When I was certified, I met Barrington Gardner. He was a contractor down there while working on a church. There he saw my potential. He said he liked to employ me, and there I went to work with him down by Jamalco.
CSJP gave me a summer job. I think it was in 2013. I did 2 weeks at the Maypen Fire Brigade as an office intern. I did about 2 weeks there.
I was able to get an internship through CSJP for me to work at an insurance brokerage office. That helped me tremendously in getting my professional skills on. After that, I was able to come to UTech, where I'm now a final year student studying a bachelor's in communication arts and technology with a major in advertising.
Other programs put on by the Citizen Security and Justice Program are CXC classes, homework program, and domino competition. We'll now hear from a CSJP representative about one of their initiatives, Goals for Life.
One component of CSJP is the Goal for Life, and this Goal for Life component consists of sporting activities where we sponsor. Now, phase 2 has ended, and going into phase 3, there is a rapid response arm of the program where we're able to assist rapidly for communities who have the need per se. So the Peace Flex came out of the fact that in 2014 there was an escalation of crime in the community, and so we had to find a way as to how to get the community back, how to build back the vibes within the community. And so what we did was to forge partnership with the CDC, and we had a football tournament, a six-a-side football tournament that started in November last year and climaxed in January this year. We saw 10 teams playing the competition, and it boiled down to 1.
The day was completed with the All Blakes team, captained by national goalkeeper Andre Blake, winning the competition. Another of the programs implemented was a parenting program. Rising Above spoke with 2 of the 5 parents to tell us more about the parenting program.
I am Barrington Spencer, a member of the parenting group that is in Canaan Heights, Maypen. And the first meeting held at the Restorative Justice Office on Manchester Avenue, Maypen. Then we shift to a different location on Tark Street in Maypen at the CSJP office. That's where we finished the workshop. First of all, I learned to the basic ways of approaching person and approaching how you're supposed to get towards starting to let them know about what the program is all about.
How to deal with conflict, problem resolution, any problem between parent and child or children, and the whole works of being a good parent.
We learn to forgive, understand each member, and it was consist of five of us in the parenting.
I applied this first in my own home between my teenage daughters, and it works, and so I take it back to the parents that are selected and to be trained by me, and it also works not only for those parents, but I use it for even training the children that are on the compound and in and around my church assembly.
I learned to understand the different feelings and nature of each individual. Even your own children, you have to learn to listen. To listen them carefully and let them understand that there is two sides to each story. So it's good when you listen to them that you can know how to approach to them, understanding of things.
We spoke with different residents of the community to find out what are their thoughts on CSJP in Canaan Heights.
Okay, so CSJP has greatly impacted the community through its many initiatives such as the scholarship program, which has assisted many students with educational funding, as well as fun days to foster community spirit, and football matches and other events that they have hosted in our community.
I see a reduction in crime since CSJP has come into this community because the youth have school to go, so them paying more attention into going to school and further them education. So I think CSJP has done well to this community. I appreciate CSJP coming in my community because it helped me to get a level 1 certificate in food and nutrition, where it helped me to make my business get bigger and better.
Crime level has decreased significantly because we have persons on the ground from the CSJP working and interacting with a lot of young people, and they are engaged in a lot of activities, even both extracurricular and educationally, because I've seen where they have started programs where they have assisted young individuals in going back to school.
Before CSJP, I used to afraid to say yes, I'm from Canaan Heights. I used to say I'm from Clarendon or Mineralized because people always think that only bad things come from Canaan Heights. But CSJP have uplifted this community in so many ways. One, after sending me to school and that's so that I can get employment. They're also there putting in street side signs so I can say yes, I'm from Bongonati Street. So it's been a very good and very nice thing. They help so much people in the community. I wish there were like 10 companies like CSJP.
Residents say they will continue to develop the community for the future generation of Canaan Heights.
My name is Kimona Miller. I am 10 years of age. My hobbies are reading, dancing, and singing. I go to the Maple Primary School. In the future, God will, I would like to become a nurse. I thank you.
It's a jungle out there, and life is unfair for the ones left to scrape for the scraps. Generations have grown in the same situation. Tribal warfare, chattel slavery, and now taxes. The people never have enough, and children are born fatherless, and families have